Hi everyone, been down the bank and got myself $600 worth of Australian coins. So I've got $100 of 50-cent pieces and $500 of $1 coins. So we'll noodle through these, see if we can find something really good. Okay, after checking that $100 worth of 50-cent pieces, I kept 25 coins in total for $12.50, and it wasn't too bad a haul. So I'll start over this way. I got a really nice 1972 here, 5 million was minted on them, and I picked up another one, so there's two. And a 1973 at 3 million. So before the 1985, they're the next lowest down there. That's in really nice condition. That's really rare to find that in that condition. 72, very nice. This is probably the more standard what you'll find. If you find 73s, I would keep all of them. They're getting extremely hard to find, and to find a 73 in this condition, you might come across one. But until you do, I'd keep your 73s and upgrade them as you need to. You might even have multiple year collections going. But they're not one you can really throw away because you don't know when you're going to find your next one. 72s, yeah, I've had a couple of them. But I would still hang on to them if you can afford to. I'd hang on to them and see how you go. And again, you know, it's 10 and 20 years down the track. So having a load of the low mintage ones from in the 70s, the 72, 73s, to some extent 74s because they're 8 mil. Yeah, I'd be keeping them. Then here I've got a 1988 bicentennial ships, really nice condition. I like the ships, as anybody that's followed, I keep all of them, unless they're really bad. Surprise, surprise, another 1997. I'll keep them, and I'll go through them and pick the best ones out and put the next lot into circulation. They're 4.3 million, but you seem to come across a lot of them. It's like they haven't been collected or something, I don't know. But for a low mintage coin, they're the most low mintage coin I find. And then, unbelievable, in my last noodle, one before that, I said I found a Queensland and I needed it, and I just needed the ACT, Canberra, and a Norfolk Island. And look, I've gone and got a Canberra, so I can mark that one off my list. And I just need Norfolk Island for a 10 coin set. So there's 9 states and territories and 1 coat of arms was produced, so I put them as a 10 coin set. 2 million on the Canberra one. They vary between 2 and 3 million, the states and territories, but this one is the lowest at 2 million. And the other one I want, Norfolk Island, is 2.2 million, next one up. And then I've got a 2016 changeover. Again, I like the RAM on anything, any of the RAM coins, 1991s. So I keep them. There's 7 million on them, but I keep them. And then here, I've got, this is the most in one lot of any 50-cent pieces, no matter how much I've got, of 2018. I've got 6 of them there, all really nice condition too. 3.7 million on them, and I keep them. Again, if you can get coins in really good condition right now that are a low mintage, which we're lucky at the moment with a few coins that are low mintage that we can get our hands on that are in good condition, grab all of them. Hey, just if you can afford it, just pile them up. I've got 3 bags of these right now, and I'm going to keep piling them up because down the track, 10, 20 years time, these are the coins people are going to want, and they'll increase in value, no problems. And then again, in this one lot, another good score. 3 2019 JC coat of arms. At the moment still 70,000. They're going to be overtaking the 240,000 of this unbelievable coin that I found here. A 2019 coat of arms. Unbelievable. So that makes 6, and I traded one, so I found 7 since December 2020. So these ones are at 240,000, and these ones are at 70,000, the JC 2019. But the mintage figures out this annual report, the 2021 report, surely it's going to be putting these up. That makes 30 now. I've got 3 there. That puts me on 30 of these to now 6 plus 1 away, so 7. 30 to 7. So yeah, we're talking 4 times. So yeah, we're going to be edging up to the million for sure on the 2019. So over here, and look what I've got down on this side. Anyone who follows me knows over here is my variety and error coins. Yeah, so we'll start off with this one here. I found one, I'm pretty sure, on my last one, and I did a close-up on that, so I won't do a close-up on this one, and it's the 1970 Captain James Cook, and there's a date variety in this. So the standard date is a straight 7. So if you run the line across the 0 to the 9, when you run it across, it'll run across the top of the 7 nicely. This one is the variety, which is a tilted to the right 7. So the leg should be straight up and down, but it's over to the left here, but it makes it tilt to the right, and because it tilts to the right, that top of the 7 angles away from the 9. So if you run a line across the 0 and the top of the 7, it'll take you to the rim. You won't touch the 9 at all. They stand out real easy if you've got 2 together. Even if you haven't, this one here, it stands out real easy. If you just by eye, you'll see it's not dead level. If you want to look about 2 back, it's in the right up there that I'll write up the coins I do close-ups on, and I've put it in there, and you can have a look at that. I might have a couple other videos too, you just have to look through. I've got so many on, I don't even know where they all are. So that's the 70 Cook variety, that one. Then here I've got a 1994, and I found one of these in the last one, and I did a close-up. No, it was my milk bar, my last milk bar noodle. I did a close-up in that. I found a 1994 wide date variety, year of the family, wide date variety, and I did a close-up in there. So if you can look at that one, and you'll see the difference. But this being the variety, between the 2 9s, there's 1mm, and between the 9 and the 4, there's 1 millimetre. This one is in here. This is the standard date. And between that 9 and 9, there's about 1/2 mil, and the 9/4 is about 1/2 mil. So that's the 2 there. So that's the narrow date and the wide date. So look for them. I'm just like you, I've got 2 in a row here. I put them at 1 every 200 to 300 50-cent pieces. Finding them, so they're not easy to find. So that's another good one. Just change the light a bit there for you. I'll get back to them in a minute. And another really good score. So, you know, that one was good to show you guys, but they're about 50-50. To me, there's no difference. You've got as much chance of getting a tilted to the right date 7 as you have a standard 7. So you'll easily get them, no problems, and uncirculated and everything if you look through your coins. That one's pretty hard to get, just lucky there. Then here is for 1980. So 1980. double bar variety coins, and all 4 of them have the double bars behind the emu's head. It happened on the 79. I keep finding 1980s. This is like about 8, maybe even 10 since I last found a 1979 with the double bar. So you get them on the 79 and the 1980. That's the die variety. It was in there on purpose. The mint ground them out. That was 79, they did it again in 80, so it looks like the readings carried on. The mint said it's not, but somebody made a mistake. It's never happened again. But for 1980, double bar, die variety, beautiful. They'll go with the others, just need to get 79s to pair them up together. Then, down here is 2 Eddie Mabo, 2017, 1.4 million on each of them, and I've got 2 of them in here. Now that makes 6 that I've got in total that I've found since December 2020. I say that because I didn't noodle for quite a long time, so all my references I'm going to say, unless I say otherwise, will be from December 2020 when I started looking again. So I've got 6 of them in total. 2 have turned up here today, and I got 1. I don't know if it was at the milk, I don't think it was milk, but I got one not long ago, a week or 2 ago. But the thing is about these 2 is they match this other one that I've got. So I've got 3 error coins, and on the flag where the incuse of the sun is, there's a CUD right there, and this one has the same. There's a CUD there, and this one. They're all in little bit different places. This one's perfect round, and it actually is a coin clash hit on top of it. But very nice. Errors on really low mintage coins, that makes them even scarcer to find. And I've got 3, so out of 6, 50% of them have got that error. So they might be not a really hard error to get. They might become a standard error like the 2005 that most of them have got them. But still, they're a low mintage and they're still an error, so there's a die chip in the die and produced a little round CUD. Very similar to the CUD at the bottom of the robe on the chaplain's gown on the 2005 60 Years of World War II. Very similar in shape, little round CUD there. So I'll show them up close. No, because I've shown that. No, I've got that on my last ones. If you look in the write-ups, you'll see I've got them there. I've got lots of up closes on those double bar coins. Lots of up close, and I think I've even got a separate up close video just on the tilted 7. And I've got an up close video just on the 94. I think I'll put them both together and I'll show you them. But my last milk bar check, I've got a close up to show you there. Plus you might have seen it with that coin I put on there. Yeah, so I'll just do a close up on these 2 Eddie Mabo there. Actually, I'll include this one, the 3rd one, just to show you the different shapes and sizes where they are on all 3. So I'll get into the $1 now. Okay, after checking that $500 of $1 coins, I've kept 14 coins in total. So these ones up here, errors and other. So I'll start down here. So really, really good here. 2 2014 Mabo in one hit. Beautiful. 1 million mintage on them, or thereabouts. So that's exceptionally good to find two of them in one go. They're really, really hard to find. And then I've got a 2015 Anzac and a 2016 Anzac. The 2015 is 1.4, the 2016 is 2.9 million. So I'll just flip them over. So I've got a few of each of those Anzacs now. There's a few 2014s in there, I didn't keep them, they're 22 million. I only keep them if they're like almost uncirculated. So you can take your choice on the 2014s, but the 15, 16, 17 and 18 I keep for sets. They're not going for overly too much, but in years later, who knows, because they're an extremely low mintage. So two of them. Then I've got a 2019 A to Z post office release N for Neighbours, and it's Ramsey Street on there. 346,000. I looked up on the RAM site for the 2019-20 annual report, and the annual report stated that there was 346,000 each of the letters minted, as well as 145,000 tubes of 26 coins minted, which means that there's an actual total of 501,000 on each letter in there, because they had them separate at 346, and they made 145,000 tubes of 26 coins. So each one 501,000, and the special coin, the A with the privy mark envelope on there, is actually 14,500, which works out at 1 every 10 tubes for 145,000. So divide that, and that gives you one special A per box of 10 tubes would have been back then, and I dare say exactly the same this year, 2021, with their ones. Be on the same track. So 14,500 special A privy mark were minted, plus another 2,000 were released in PNCs, and I did read that they were pre-ordered too, so they weren't even in the shop, and they all had the privy mark A in them, the PNC. So I've been saying 380,000 on these. It's actually, the true is 501,000 on these, and 14,500 of the special privy A, which I've been saying 7,500 plus 2,000 PNCs. Well, it's actually 14,500 plus 2,000 PNCs, so that's 16,500 special A coins out there. Which brings me on to these four, which are the 2019 Australia Coin Discovery. These are all got privy marks. There's an A and an a U and an S, so I got a full set. So they released the A, U and S, 1.5 million on each. Yeah, found them, rang up, registered, and you won prizes if you're lucky. And just here they've minted the number 35 for 35 years of the $1 coin, 1984 until 2019, which is what these all are. So that's really good to get a full set. So out of this $500, pretty good. And then up the top here, here is a extremely lucky find. Again, I think this is 2 in a row. Now I went to different bank on Friday to today. I went to my normal bank today, but Friday I went to a different one, and I had a 2,000 proof in that one on Friday. And today I've got another one, but in far better condition. It's a little bit rough around there, but it's got far more on it. Doesn't look all blotchy. And this side. So the top shine gone off the Roo there, but just off the high bits, and same as here, just the high bits. Otherwise it's still got all its real nice proof finish, extra shiny golden glint, double struck polished dies, polished planchet, and because of that it retains that shiny glint on it, that mirror finish. It retains that mirror finish. I've got an 84 there that's nearly totally gone, but it's still got mirror finish behind letters and some on the back. You can always pick it out, no matter how worn they are. You'll see somewhere where there's a mirror finish of gold in the background or in the hair, but this one's in lovely condition. So again, somebody's broken open their $170 proof set. That's what they're going for a 2000 proof set, and these coins are going anywhere up to $50. The one on Friday I said about 15. This one would be more, this one 20, 25 for this one. So lovely, struck really nice, still got its nice high edges on there, really well struck. Yeah, lovely coin, beautiful. I'll do a close-up on that, so I want to show you that one up close. Okay, so this is the 2000 proof that I found. Lovely condition. It's got lots of sparkle. There's a bit missing off it, but it's still got all its background mirror shine in there. And this is the reverse side of it. Very nice. Only 64,000 of these were minted. So that's that one I found today. I don't think I showed the one I found on Friday. So I've got that here. And so yeah, this one's nice too. It's got a little bit more worn on it. That's the reverse side of the one I found on Friday. Two noodles is pretty good. Then here, where it all started, the rabbit ears. But where it all started is right here, 1984. Very first year of our $1 coin, and the very first turn up of that era, the rabbit ears, 1984. Lovely. And then here, another 1998 with the really large rabbit ears. 98 seem to get the biggest ones on them, for sure. And the 2000s get really big rabbit ears on them too, the CUD. So the die's chipped in a weak spot that's been there since 1984. You can get them right up to, I think 2017 I've got it on, is the highest year that I found them on. I'd have to check, but they've been going for a long time with a weakness in that same spot on the die. And this one is the 2009, and it's got the CUD right there, the tail to the Roo's foot. You can get them on, I said to look on the 2009s, anyone follow me, for these tail CUDs, and especially this one where it's always in that one spot, and that's the tail right to the paw there, the foot. So I'll show that one up close. This one here is a 2015, and this one has, I'll call it a flat pack. There's a CUD on the back of that Roo there. It doesn't go to the head, so it is in the area you would call a backpack, but it's so flat, it's a flat pack. And it definitely is a flat pack. I'll show that one up close. I haven't had one like that, but it's flat, and it's sort of built up in like lava flows to the right to left. I'll show that one up close too. Very good day with the 50-cent pieces. That was 25 of them for $12.50 and 14 of these for $14. So that's $26.50 all up for 39 coins. Okay, so that's the end. Till my next noodle video. Thanks a lot and bye bye.